How does climate impact agricultural practices? Have you ever wondered how the weather affects what farmers grow and how they grow it? Climate has a huge influence on agricultural practices all over the world. It shapes what crops can thrive, when to plant them, and how to manage the land. This relationship is not just about the environment. It also involves how people adapt their farming methods based on cultural knowledge and human behavior. Temperature, rainfall, and seasonal changes are key factors that determine what can be grown in a specific area. For instance, warmer temperatures can shorten the growing season, while changes in rainfall can affect soil moisture. This means farmers often have to adjust their planting schedules or even choose different crops to keep their yields steady. In the Peruvian highlands, farmers have adapted to rising temperatures by moving their fields to higher altitudes. They also select seeds that are better suited for these new conditions. This is not just about changing practices, it is also about cultural traditions. Farmers often relying on community networks for sharing seeds and labor, which helps them adapt to climate changes together. Traditional ecological knowledge is passed down through generations and plays a vital role in farming. This knowledge includes understanding local weather patterns, soil types, and plant species. It helps farmers manage risks that come with climate variability. However, climate change can challenge these traditional systems. As conditions change more rapidly, it can be harder for cultural knowledge to keep up, leading some farmers to migrate or shift away from rural lifestyles. Farmers often try new methods gradually as they notice changes in the climate. They might experiment with drought-resistant crops or new irrigation techniques. This process involves a mix of local knowledge and scientific information, allowing them to develop strategies that work for their specific situations. The impact of climate on agriculture is not the same everywhere. Different communities face varying levels of vulnerability based on their economic status, access to resources, and social networks. Small-scale farmers in mountainous regions often have fewer options and are more exposed to climate shifts. Understanding how climate affects agriculture from an anthropological perspective highlights the importance of supporting local knowledge and social structures. This can include promoting seed diversity and communal labor practices. By integrating traditional knowledge with scientific climate data, communities can build resilience against climate change. In summary, climate impacts agricultural practices by changing the conditions that determine what crops can be grown and when. Human responses to these changes are shaped by cultural knowledge and social structures. Anthropology helps us see how communities interpret and respond to climate variability, showing the role of culture in sustainable agricultural practices.